Many kids spend a lot of time on their computers nowadays playing video games.
Just minutes after firing 2 fatal shots at the
Virginia Tech dormitory
on Monday,
Cho Sung-wi
returned to his own dorm room and made the final preparations to mail what appears to be
In 1999, the most famous yet horrid school shooting occurred. This was the Columbine Massacre, caused by seniors Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold. Although this event could last a video to talk about, we want to talk about what event occurred exactly 6 years later. On the 6th anniversary of the school shooting, April 20th, 2005, the game Super Columbine Massacre RPG was published, created by upcoming game developer Danny Ladon, that could have had a positive impact, but had no second thought on doing so. Super Columbine Massacre RPG is an 8-bit RPG that follows Eric and Dylan on the day of the shooting, from when they wake up to their eventual suicide. Although Danny believed this game would be a dark joke, the complete opposite occurred. Upon release of the game, many victims and parents of victims spoke out, such as a father of one of the victims said, quote, "This disgusts me. You trivialize the actions of 2 murderers and the lives of the innocent." A commentator on CNN stated, "An example of a subculture that worships terrorists." After coming out and stating that he created the game, he eventually informed the world why. Danny Ladon stated the reason why he created the game was because he was bullied and mentally hurt during his high school years. As well, he could connect with Eric and Dylan's backstory. Also stating, after watching the movie A Clockwork Orange, he started to see signs that he was going down the same path as Eric and Dylan, ultimately deciding to turn his life around by seeing a therapist and finishing high school with a high GPA 4.0. After pursuing his dreams in college and downloading an RPG maker, and started to make the game. You guessed it, Super Columbine Massacre RPG. The point of the game was trying to state why people make decisions that they do. Why Eric and Dylan committed this mass genocide. Now, at least Danny had some sort of meaning and reason for making Super Columbine Massacre RPG. Although, the reason for making VTech Rampage was the complete opposite. The purpose was to make fun of. On the 7th of April, 2007, an undergraduate student that attended Virginia Polytech Institute committed a mass 32 death genocide. Many witnesses of this horrid event thought it could be forgotten. Although 3 weeks after this event, Danny thought the complete opposite, releasing the game titled VTech Rampage, taking the same style as Super Columbine Massacre, starting with the suspect awakening, then to the first victim, and eventually the genocide, and finally his suicide. There is also various options you could take in the game, such as when you get to murdering some of the females in the game, they state they could offer sexual activities to request their lives being spared. Upon the release of VTech Rampage, the New York Senator Andrew Lanza requested that the gaming community boycott the game to get this piece of junk off of the internet forever. After all of the backlash, Danny Ladon set up a donation goal. Now, even though people wanted the death of the game and an apology, without sending a dime, no money was given, but much hatred was sent in replacement. In conclusion, Danny Ladon seems like all he wants to do is mock awful events and people, and make deeply disturbing jokes, and show how cruel him and other people can really be.